Hey guys! Welcome to another episode of Bedtime Stories with me. Today, I want to tell you a story about finding happiness. So once upon a time, there was a trainer and he conducts a training called Finding Happiness. He has 200 participants. He always opens his workshop with this classic activity. First, all the participants is given a balloon and all of them are instructed to blow up the balloon. And then they will have to take a white color sticker and put it on the balloon, and on the sticker they will have to write their name and one thing that makes them happy. So everybody followed the instruction. They blew up the balloon, they put on the white sticker, they wrote their name, and they wrote one thing that made them happy. And then the trainer said, now all the balloons go into the next room. There was a smaller room in the next room. Everybody just open the door and throw your balloon inside. So everybody did the same. They went into the next room, they opened the door, they tossed their balloon inside, and they went for their break. After that, the trainer says, now go into the small room, all 200 of you into the small room, and start looking for your own balloon. So everybody rushed in and start hunting for their own balloons, and naturally, no one found their balloon. So later when they came back to the training room, the trainer told them, so the moral of this exercise is when we are too hung up about finding our own balloons, we get frustrated, we get agitated. There was a lot of elbowing people around because they were all so fixated in finding their own happiness balloon. And what happens if we go in the room again and now all of you take one balloon and then come back and find that person in the room. So they did the same exercise. They opened the door, they went into the room, they just grabbed any balloon, and then they came out and then they start shouting the name that's on this balloon. Mr. Andrew Smith, here's your balloon. And he passed the happiness balloon. Eventually, in less than half an hour, everyone have their happy balloon. So the trainer said, this exercise basically shows us that happiness is not just for us to find. The moral of the story is so that we don't get too hung up trying to search for our own happiness, that we forget about everyone else's. We were holding someone else's happiness at that particular point. Everyone picked up many balloons that could have belonged to someone, but they did not think of passing that happy balloon to someone else because they were so hung up about finding their own happiness. I reflected on this little story, and our life today, especially in the crisis mode, has made everyone selfish. Everyone is just hung up about finding their own happy balloon for themselves, for their family, so much so that they forget that they are in the power, and then they're holding the happy balloon for someone else. So if only they realized that they have so much power, they were holding all this happy balloon for someone else, they could have passed it on to them. The situation today is just like that. We have the money, the power, the knowledge to actually help someone else in need. But because we are so hung up in helping ourselves, in making ourselves happy, in finding our own joy first versus other people, that we forget that we have that power, and we get so agitated in this small little world that we have built for ourselves because we are all fighting among ourselves trying to find our balloon. So the moral of the story, I hope we reflect on this. Are you holding someone else's happy balloon that you can help someone? Many research has shown that actually happiness comes from helping other people instead. So maybe tonight before you go to bed, reflect on if we can use our own ability and our own blessing today to help someone find their happy balloon. And hopefully someone else will be doing the same for us, passing us our happy balloon if they have that power and if they are holding it. Yeah? Okay, so before we go, as always, at the end of an episode of Bedtime Stories with me, we will end with a gratitude exercise. So think about a moment today that made you feel truly grateful. And then think about the people surrounding that moment. It could be your friend, it could be your family, it could be someone virtual, it could even be your pet. And then silently say thanks, because for all the things that have gone wrong today, you always have that one moment that has gone right for you to be grateful for. I'll see you tomorrow in another episode of Bedtime Stories with me. Bye!